Everybody, uh, it's happening. It is happening. Resident Evil. Let's go down here. Headphones, if you would. I wanted to start here, much like with the demo, because first off, Leon is joining us for this journey. As you guys can see, he's, blurry in the background, but that's Leon from 2. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because when I was playing the demo, the game was way too dark. Like I couldn't. There was stuff that I just could not see. I was like, that's insane. So we're not gonna do what we did last time. Anyway, oh snap. I forgot. What was I about to say? Oh, it's happening. I'm gonna talk about this after I do these settings. I'm confused. Hold on. All right, so we are back. So I wanted to start here first. I remember what I was saying now, but I wanted to start here. The assistant mode is a lot like easy mode from the original Resident Evil 3, which is awesome because you start the game with an assault rifle, and that's super cool because in at least the US version, I don't know if this is specific or if this is universal, I should say. In the original US version of RE3, there were only 2 modes. It wasn't like, oh, it's assisted, standard, hardcore, like, oh, this is normal, easier, hard. It was easy mode and hard mode, and that was literally it. It made no sense, but easy mode was like, here you go, easy mode. You get it's like a range mode for 2, but that was it. It was like easy mode is you get to have a assault rifle. You get an assault rifle with 100% ammo, I think, or unlimited. Was it unlimited? Maybe was it unlimited? It may have been infinite ammo, or maybe it was. No, maybe I think maybe you just start with the assault rifle. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Easy mode's the same as easy mode. That's cool. That's cool. This is live action.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Okay. Also, very peak topical first sentence there, huh? This is weird. Them using live action.
Officials can't say.
Commitment, honesty.
That guy looks like a serial killer. No offense, dude. Not that you're gonna see this.
The foundation for Umbrella.
They gave him like his face and they gave him that hairstyle. I'm like, that dude looks like a serial killer.
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all.
Oh, so you know how some 3D images you can't tell which direction it's spinning? When it like gets right to the center, it looks like it bubbles out. It was weird. Like as soon as it would flip, like I could tell which way it was turning, but as soon as it would flip, it was like this weird moment where it was just like, bleh, and it would look like it would bubble out. Resident Evil 3. Also, wearing my Resident Evil shirt. One of my Resident Evil shirts. My thing was like so delayed. I'm like, I can't tell if I'm in focus or not. It's also upside down. Or no, you can read that. Just my thing is flipped. You guys aren't flipped. I don't know. I'm high. But Resident Evil. This is my my zombie shirt for now. So classic original RE1 zombie. I was wearing my S.T.A.R.S shirt yesterday. It's Saturday. Also, I did not play the game the day it came out. Craziest thing. That was like Friday. Cannot wait. RE3. It's favorite Resident Evil game. The remake is finally coming out. It's 807. And I didn't end up playing it. I went to get it from my dad's, tell him hi, happy birthday. I have to tell him happy birthday because today is actually his birthday. I went over to see him because I knew I was gonna like pick up the game and everything. That makes me think of Zombrex from Dead Rising. But man, this looks, no way. I knew it was gameplay from the first trailer. Dude, what if there's a first-person mode in this? Because I could tell. I was like, I knew when I saw that very first trailer. I'm like, this looks like you're playing it because they had the box there. I was like, it's possible they changed the camera angle, but I didn't think about it being like you're actually playing it in like it's meant to be played in first person. That is freaking sweet. Wartime photojournalism. I think all these books are in 2. They killed him. Interesting. This is awesome. Oh yeah. So, my dad's birthday is technically today, April 4th. It was supposed to be Hash Bash. If you're not from Michigan, you don't know that. That's like that's our weed thing. So in Ann Arbor is Hash Bash, first Saturday of April. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of sad people. Umbrella. But yeah, I went to my dad's. Oh, that's Birkin. Annette Birkin. Cool. Oh man, they got the classic picture. That's awesome. Also awesome. Don't know if that's supposed to be Raccoon City, Daily News. Investigation of human raiding cases is stalled. This is super cool. I love this. But anyway, went to my dad's, got the game, got some vinyl records and stuff. I bought some stuff from I Am 8-Bit video game soundtracks. That is so cool. I don't know why I like that. I'm like, oh snap, I can close the window. I thought she was about to do something else. But then I keep losing my train of thought. Jill's junkie like me. I always knew I liked her. Knew it. I was just about to say, she's got a crappy TV, but it's also 1998. I forgot. Although, she's a cop. She's like a special unit cop and everything, and she's got like this crappy... yeah, that's crappy, because that's a small TV. But also, that was normal back then, so it's not as crappy. But... I guess that's kind of the thing. Cops don't really make as much money as you think they would. I know they don't in Detroit, that's for sure. But yeah, Hash Bash was the thing. I remember the Detroit stuff again. Hash Bash was supposed to be happening today, and my father was also supposed to be having his 50th birthday party. And it was going to be like this big, oh, there's the creepy donut that's, I thought was an eyeball when I played the demo. Oh, that's awesome. It's the rocket launcher. It's like the classic Resident Evil rocket launcher. So that's really cool. Green herbs. That's awesome. That is so cool. 4-leaf clover, Raccoon City, some ice cream and instruments. Oh, it's someone with the dog that looks like a white lab. My sister has a white lab. Roscoe. Also known as the little one. That's what I call him, at least. I don't know if he actually responds to that for anyone else. Bonato's Pizza. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This is her having a nightmare. That's right. That's right. Or maybe she's not. I mean, she could actually be awake, and that's just a crazy vision she gets. Oh, look at that. Oh. Her head looks like it's standing so still compared to her body, because it's just like... It's like when people like dance around and stuff like that, that's kind of what it looks like. Trying to see, like, is she actually turning her head or... No, she's turning. I can see her whole body turning. Ooh, okay. That's creepier to see in the reflection. The door actually just randomly closing like that. Cool. Yeah, so we were supposed to have a big 50th for my dad. It's going to be a cool 80s party where we're going to be dressed up and everything like that. Obviously canceled for safety precautions. But, oh my goodness. That is disgusting. That might be my thumbnail. I don't know. I might do it, I might not, but that was a good one. And it was weird, like her face was like jiggly, like when she was touching her eyeball. Gross. I'm gonna be so mad if there's not a first person mode in this game. But I mean, obviously all of this is meant to look this way, so the animation is amazing with the way that it looks. And this is just gross. I don't know if I really got to check these things. I forgot to check them. I played Control and everything, and I have not checked them at all. Worst month of my life.
Gets worse every night. 3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Guess you should have moved it up a touch faster. Doggos and folksos. Okay. Even junkier than me. Yeah. I always knew I liked Jill. Jill's number one. Jill is my favorite character for sure of all the Resident Evil games. Oh, okay.
Too many pills.
Too many cooks. I was hoping I could turn that on and off because I was about to get real stupid about it. Okay, chaos in the streets. Master in the sheets, maybe. Oh, that explains it. I was surprised. I was like, man, I can't, there's nothing to look at. That's interesting. Investigation notes. Umbrella. Pharmaceuticals company. Industry leader in market share. Focuses on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company. Also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arclight Mountains Research Facility. Predicated the mansion incident. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership. Large donations to Mayor Warren's office. Effectively controls the city. Okie dokie. Jill's report. September 26, 1998. It's already been 2 months since that mess with Umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I found will prove to be my final duty as a S.T.A.R.S officer. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. The T-virus. Those infected by the virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crows which have eaten infected carrion. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. It should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulty sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. See, the funny thing about, like, holy crap, it's a crazy zombie virus. So, this is the thing. Based on this, at least, we have to assume they made it through. It's literally like a movie. Like, if you lived, you literally made it through that entire experience, and you didn't get bit once. Because you wouldn't be like, oh, we aren't showing signs yet, could be incubation. If you were bit one time, and you didn't turn, and it's been like 2 months, you'd be like, you know, I was bitten, but nothing's happened yet. And so it's so funny to think, like, they canonically can't be bitten. Because that's what they show in every cutscene, though. Like, every person that gets bit once turns. So it's always funny to be like, realistically in oh crap, I just remembered the trailer and Nemesis is gonna show up at some point, and I just freaked myself out because I was like, wait a minute, that's her leaving. Ooh, not the pizza, although I like pizza. I had pizza last night. I have to talk about yesterday. I'll get back to it. Message from a colleague. To Jill Valentine. Hey, hotshot, how you holding up? I assume this is Chris. I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of the hellhole back in July. Of course you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad. I had to reread that to make sure that I actually read it right, because I'm like, of course you're going to, poke around and ask questions. But I was like, I read it so casually, I was like, wait, did that make sense? It makes sense. I'm dumb. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. S.T.A.R.S was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it you're planning to leave Raccoon City? I figured you wouldn't take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. S.T.A.R.S Alpha Team. Now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large Mega Meat Supreme. It's on me and the guys. Okay, yeah, I guess I don't know Brad's personality much. I was surprised because I was like, oh, like the bullshit thing. I was like, no one ever really swore that often in gaming, back in the day. So it's like, they don't have that personality, like who swears more and who doesn't. And like Chris has sworn in 6, I think he says damn, or is that, I feel like that's all they say. So it's funny to see like bullshit in there and stuff like that, because they don't really, like Jill saying, like fuck you and stuff, and like the demo and things like that. That's the stuff you hear. It's funny to think of that. Like even in some of the more recent games, I feel like, I think 7 may have legitimately been the first Resident Evil game where there was enough. No, see. Okay. Let's check the door first. Let's see what happens. Okay. Just had, But you know what? But I should explain for yesterday, because I feel like this isn't about to go well. So I'll make it quick. Yesterday, instead of playing this like I should have been when I was all excited for it for like 100 trillion years, went to my dad's, got the game, said hi, got my records, my video game vinyl records, Uncharted collection, so Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, all in one vinyl set. Sayonara Wild Hearts, it's a 2-disc LP, and then Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle LP. It was the cheap one. It was like 16 bucks on sale. Currently on sale as well. I checked today. It's like clear white vinyl, which is pretty cool, and it comes with like little cutout to the characters, and the front of it is the Mario Rabbit, but his mustache is actually like a little piece of like felt, and you can like actually rub the mustache, and it's funny. So I was like, I have to get it. It's like it was cheap, and it was like, yeah, you can actually like rub the mustache. It was so dumb, but I got those, picked up the game, and I was like, you know what, I want this to be my last day out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and freaking go get some food, stock up, because we're going till April 30th now. So I was like, I definitely don't have enough food for a full month, so I want to at least have enough for an official 2 weeks. So went to Walmart, did my thing, and I was just there forever. And I'm gonna act like this isn't gonna freak me out and scare me. Nothing's gonna happen. And I was like that, I was there forever, because Walmart had like 4 freaking lanes open, and of course everyone's stocking up, taking forever. I like her design. I didn't mention that in the demo, I don't think. Freaking out. I'm gonna continue my story. Just this, Jill looks hot. She always has. I gotta say, my favorite Jill design is still the RE1 remake Jill, because technically she's based off an actual woman. That woman I find gorgeous. So I'm always like, whenever I think of Jill, I think of the man, that bakery bread. Holy crap. I can't be the only person that thinks this. That bakery bread looks exactly like the honey bun box. Like, if you get honey buns in a set, it's like that exact text. That's exactly what those boxes look like. I can't be the only one that thought that. So
Just a sec.
that was crazy. I had to comment on that, because those boxes look identical. Oh, okay. That's an envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are they irons as men? Umbrellas? I don't know, and there's no real difference anyways. This is probably Chris. And sorry if I just like hit my finger on my my little stand where my mic is and everything. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed or whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've been closed. My files. Oh, I should have got some water. They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as this package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night, 5 days. Wish me luck. You must close my phone. Okay. Oh, these. I wonder who that. So I feel like that may have been Chris, because Chris took off, and like currently right now, Chris should be in Italy or something, or China. I can't remember right now. But he's supposed to be like, overseas doing his part of the investigation. Oh, itchy.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
And then boom, as soon as she says hello,
Listen,
boom.
you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain.
Okay.
You gotta get out of there right now.
Here we go.
Let me grab my...
All right. I'm ready. Oh, that's cool. He's like completely bandaged. Ooh. Okay. Good. Did she just go in the bath? Oh, I was about to say, did she just go in the bathroom? It's interesting. None of this is on fire, but I guess this segment is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. So this. I'm sorry. Is this just some random person's apartment? Oh, it's not.
No way.
Game over. Oh snap! This is amazing to me. So that's all. Well, I'm making a total assumption. I only know one Sigourney, and she does one of these really amazing films called Alien and Aliens, and also the third thing. But you know, that has to be a reference to Sigourney Weaver, right? Like that just makes sense because that's the only reason I would ever put Sigourney in. Okay, here's the fire. See, what's funny is like I knew the game started this way, so I'm not freaking out yet. All I'm thinking of is like, what happens when I get to the new part where I'm just like, blah 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 blah, boom, Nemesis pops out. I'm gonna lose my mind because when he showed up in the demo, I was freaked out. Can I get that? Nope. Okay, that's fair enough. That makes sense. I'm gonna assume that's automatic because I'm like, was that because I took too long? But that was only like an extra second. But it would have been interesting if it could kill me. But yeah, seeing the city, oh my goodness, that was like one of my favorite things from the trailer. Like hearing the gunshots and stuff. It's like Resident. Ooh, okay, yeah, that one. Oh, the rest of the fire, yeah. I see now I'm starting to freak out. Ooh, okay. I wonder if we come back to the apartment or if I can go upstairs. Oh, okay. Okay. This is opening. Okay, I wasn't in no danger, but that's definitely a good opening because I'm like, I wasn't expecting the camera change. I wasn't expecting to. I'm like, I don't know if I can actually run faster. Oh, the fire hydrants look the same. Get out of town. Oh, first escape. That's awesome. Because the final one's good. Oh, Brad. The final one's gonna be last escape because it's super fun.
Okay?
What was that thing?
If I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around.
Dead man
Just
walking.
look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
Okay. I still think Special Tactics and Rescue Squad sounds cooler.
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another.
Just saying.
It's like our play on steroids.
Oh. Speaking of Brad Vickers, that I was about to get mad, but we're just gonna keep going. Top Gun, that's awesome. That looks like a poster for current Aliens. Prometheus is what I'm thinking. For some reason, that guy reminds me of Cyclops. Don't know why. It's just the visors, I guess. Bad Look game makes me think of Terminator, but also the way that it's gory makes me think of Evil Dead, like the woman reaching out. Love Evil Dead. Man, Evil Dead is one of my favorites. I'm still pissed. I will be pissed for the rest of my life that they canceled Ash vs. Evil Dead. They could have given it one more season. That show is amazing. And they freaking canceled it. Such a crazy ending to that show. I won't spoil it for anyone who didn't even know there may have been a TV show for Evil Dead. Yes, and I gotta tell you, Bruce Campbell as more than middle-aged Ash, hilarious. Like, it's truly amazing. This is the bar where we first meet him, I would imagine. Are you serious? Interesting. I didn't expect her to not take it with her.
We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Huh. Very interesting.
I'm sorry, Brad.
I was not expecting it. He's not gonna die right there, though.
Sorry.
Because I'm like, there's no way he's about to die like that. He died by Nemesis. They better not die. I mean, the dude dies. And I know I was about to do my little hot take. Because I'm like, he left. He, you know, he kind of doesn't... yeah, I don't need to go into that. He doesn't really have much to talk about. Like, he left us. So I don't know. It's just interesting. Be like, maybe don't comment when you were scared and you left us to die. I don't know why I'm getting so pissed off at him. Sweet. Why did I just say that? I'm like, sweet. Oh, we're screwed. That's wow. That's weird. I must be high because I was legitimately thinking like,
Sir, are you alright?
yo, look at you.
Don't come any closer.
I think that's verbatim what he said before. Oh, he's gonna get in the thing.
What safety?
Wow, look at it. Oh my goodness, I think those are the exact lines.
The only safe place is in here.
Man.
Sir, what's your name? I can't just leave you behind.
It's Dario Rosso. And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house. Get your own, Missy.
Missy? Would you please calm down? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help.
Oh yeah, you've been doing a bang-up job. You want to help? Go handcuff yourself to one of those freaks.
That's a little uncalled for, sir. Okay, sorry. I'm getting like all sorts of crazy flashbacks. This is like the little pathway that you walk along that leads to the stairs, that leads upstairs. It looks it's like exactly the same, but I think it's flipped because it's hard for me to remember because they just changed how you get here, so it's super weird to have gone through the city because when you start, oh, that does remind me of the game. Oh, you can't go up the stairs. Oh man, that's cool. That's not cool technically, but you know, nostalgia. They're like, why would you be able to go upstairs? Oh, that's so weird. That feels wrong. This is like the first safe zone, but it's fast. No, it's not faster. It took longer to get here technically than it did in the original game, and it's. No, we have to come back. They can't. Hold on a sec.
Sir, this is your last chance. No one else is coming for you.
I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone.
Interesting. So in the original game, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers for the original RE3 because it's legit my favorite one. So I'm gonna be flashbacking 100 times by the time we get to the end of this game. But I need to put this camera a little down. Yep, right to the top of there we are. That's definitely better. I realize my head's not that big. I don't need that much space. Sorry to adjust right in the middle, but that's how this goes. I'm high. We just go. Also, the edible of choice today was a Fruity Pebble. It was like a Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie. Really good. I feel like it hasn't kicked in a ton. I felt like I took almost half because the whole bar itself is 100 milligrams, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Most I've ever done is 50, and that was not for. This better not be Resident Evil 2 style, because when that's ooh, there's two. We're gonna leave. I don't even actually. You know what? Okay, I was pressing down, but she was just going forward. This is cool. I feel like I missed something by not checking the other side of that railing. Maybe not. Cool. They need a photo mode for this. But I have no idea what that just captured. That showed up so late. But anyway, it looks awesome. This game is fun. We're gonna be flashbacking. How did this dude just die inside? No, I mean, I felt real rude saying that.
Shit.
Okay, I actually hit the right button, even though I didn't really remember. Hold up, where are you at? Just do that. And then more zombies come out. Cool. Well, that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, we're gonna be flashbacking a whole lot as I go through. I feel like we're gonna stop at 5. Guess not. But yeah, I'm gonna be going backwards. Like, oh, I remember this. This is like that. This is that dialogue. This is this thing. Oh, I thought this was a... I think Nemesis is about to show up. I thought this was a freeway. I remember... Oh, crap. Yeah. I thought this was a freeway. I didn't think it was a parking structure. Oh. Oh, man, they brought the car back. That's awesome. Oh, I do remember that. Okay. I don't think... Oh, I am. Okay. I love they have the... it's been a minute since we've had it, but all I can think of is the...
It's my turn, bitch.
Yo. Oh, okay. I would love to test it, but I also just want to go through. I'm already taking up enough time being high. That's pretty cool. I gotta be honest. Yeah, see, I thought all this was on a freeway. That's funny. Oh, I'm like, I love the rainbow colors on the ground. Makes sense. I was like, oh, it's gas. It's gas. Oh, I'm actually doing this. This is me. Can I shoot? Ooh, this is good. I like this. This is, creepy. I have no... I clicked that so long ago. I have no idea if it caught anything. My man, Carlos. With the rocket launcher. Classic.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
So, flashback.
What are you doing?
Carlos.
That is... I shouldn't have snapped. That was loud.
Let's get you someplace safe.
I love how Nemesis is just there, like, because that's a gameplay mechanic, but it's funny to see it in a cutscene where it's just like, and he's just like bent over. Crap, I forgot. It's already gone. It was something about the rocket launcher. The only time I've ever seen that rocket launcher in any movie ever
Hope so.
was some movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and not the one where
Here,
he's
where?
not Commando. It was
My guys have converted some subway cars.
him
into
and
shelter.
an actress that I don't remember.
Safe.
And all I remember from the whole movie is she actually had the rocket launcher during a specific
Personal
scene.
space. Okay. I get
And
it.
she shot the rocket launcher because she was trying to hit a car, but she had it flipped backwards, and she shot it, and it blew up a mailbox.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
So that's the only reference.
Hey, what do you know about
If you know that movie, there you go.
Nothing. Never seen
Sorry,
anything
Carlos.
like it. But it's no zombie.
So that's all I got
Knows what it wants
with the
and
rocket
won't
launcher.
stop till
But
it
that's
gets
the only time I think I've ever seen it. And I think in Commando, I
No
think
thanks. He's all
I
yours.
think he used it too. But that was always the most memorable thing. Outside of Resident Evil, you never see the quad launcher like that. Plus, that's the old style. Like they don't even look like that anymore. So you'll
Fucking kidding me? You guys are the
definitely
ones who caused
never
all
see
of
that.
this.
Also, sorry if I'm talking over all this. This is all from like the trailers and stuff. So I've seen
You don't have to trust me.
them having
but
this
I'm going to the
conversation.
shelter. You coming?
That won't actually happen too often. It's probably going to be like right here, and
It's this way.
the conversation's about to come up because this was all in the demo. Although I was talking during the demo because the point was to experience it for the first time in game. So maybe I won't. And this is way actually, no. Also Terminator, Alien, Biggie. That guy actually looks like someone from a different movie poster. I'm not sure. Mega Man up there, box art Mega Man. That's awesome. That looks like Stripperella, which is a Stan Lee thing with Pamela Anderson. And this is a super nerdy reference, but for those of you that like Ruby, this reminds me, this guy looks like Fox to me. He's got the hair, he's got the glowing eyes, he's got the green outfit, the orange outfit. I don't want to say green. Wow. Makes me think of, he makes me think of Fox from Ruby. So you can look that up, but there it is. Also, obviously, no posters that say Resident Evil 3 on it.
Hey, Captain. This fine young
This
lady
is
could use our help.
surprisingly early in the game. I was talking about this with my friend at work.
Carlos,
Wow.
you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name.
Wow.
She is an elite operative of
I feel like that meme.
Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill.
I see that meme so much.
I am UBCS platoon leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Fruity Pebble, definitely kicking in.
Right.
I mean, it's time for a snack.
The city is completely cut off.
Ultimate snack.
Isolated.
Obvious.
Most
Hashtag
of the
obviously not
100,000
sponsored.
civilians
Welch's
will
fruit
wind up
snacks.
dead. Correction, undead.
So good.
My platoon has suffered serious losses.
Smell.
Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
That flavor.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors.
I can literally feel like my head expanding as I chew, like pushing into the hat. Yeah, my brain. It's growing from the delicious. You know.
All right.
Let's see. What is this? Yeah, real fruit snack.
I'm in,
The power.
but I am on their side. Not
Vitamins.
Oh, hey.
Or
Cool. I
vitamins.
want the same thing.
Thank you.
Then I don't think they said that across the pond. Or they
All right,
might.
Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Do you think Carlos has seen Super Cop?
First things
Jackie
first.
Chan?
We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Yeah, Carlos has a way cooler design. You know,
Shit, Cap.
those polygons,
It really took a chunk out of you.
they weren't doing the trick for him.
Nothing that I will miss.
No, I mean, the polygons, yeah, you can't have everything, but good redesign, good redesign. Hot Carlos. UBCS, I think I missed this in the trailer. On the battlefield, if you run out of ammo, your gun's about as useless as a wet fart. Want to stay alive out there? Then get these basic formulas into your skull. Handgun ammo, 2 gunpowder. Shotgun shells, 1 gunpowder, 1 high-grade gunpowder. Mag ammo, high-grade gunpowder, ×2. Once you're stocked up, get out there and join the party. Let's give those dead motherfuckers something to eat. Just make sure you don't become dessert. I missed this when I played the demo. Yeah, this wasn't here. Oh, this is where the Resident Evil 3 thing was. It was right here. But this, I didn't realize, is Dr. Light and Dr. Wily. Or no, sorry, Dr. Wily and Dr. Light from Mega Man. That's referencing Mega Man. I didn't realize that when I first played it. And these are totally the M&Ms. I didn't realize that. I was watching someone else do a Let's Play, and I saw them like looking around, and I was like, those are M&Ms. That is the yellow M&M. Like, Capcom might get sued for that, because that's the yellow M&M. I'm like, I can see into the soul of that little dinosaur, and that's the yellow M&M. Those are his eyes. Look at it. Like the red M&M, like, no, that's not the red M&M. But that goofy looking smile, that's the yellow peanut. I'm telling you. Capcom v M&M, or Capcom v Mars. I think Mars is the company that owns M&Ms. Which I gotta say, that's also new. I would love some sushi. I gotta say, for Mars to be like the company, like the main company, the candy named after the company kind of sucks. I think Mars bars are not that good. I don't think that's a hot take or anything. No one talks about the Mars bar, and it's funny. It's like that's the company name, and it's like probably their least, marketable bar is the one named after them. I think I read this already. Well, just for anyone who hasn't watched me play the demo. The cannibal murders a complete digest. In the gray of the morning on September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled, like a vagrant, was attacking a passerby north of the Lambs Museum of Art. The responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Oh, whatever that ticking noise, that freaked me out a little. The ambiance. Dozens of bite marks covered her body and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. The third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So who done it? Who's been munching on man steak? We here at News Comment. We here at News Comment have a gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patients Yeah, disease patients, Spencer Memorial has been providing free. Okay, hold on a second. So-called cannibal disease patient Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since August. Might not be selling for just a capture. They're missing a comma. I knew something about that sentence wasn't working. I'm like, like the way I was reading it was just going through, and I'm like, this doesn't work. There needs to be a comma there. It's funny. That's fun. College. That's the only useful stuff I did was like journalism, photojournalism. So I'm like, this is a run-on sentence. It doesn't sound right. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and come back with horror stories that will make your stomach roil. Turn the page for the scoop. And that's the news. No pages. There may not have needed to be a comma there. I will say, I could have possibly read it wrong, but that does happen a lot in games.
You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's
But
the plan?
The old tank's got
I'm
me
also
on
high,
tracks.
so
You might get the subway infrastructure back online.
who
And how do I
knows
do
what I
that?
know.
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Not what I meant to do. Also interesting. Oh, I do have it. Okay, never mind. I just already had it, I guess. I just didn't know that I already had it. I thought it was, because I was thinking, oh, I stopped because I was like, oh, I don't have the knife right now. Ah. Thank you. No, oh, okay. Also, thank you. Yay. Yay. Oh. Yeah. I wonder how you get that specific one where she jumps back. I wonder if it's just random. Interesting. But, yeah, so anyway. I was surprised I had the knife on me because it wasn't, like, brought up in any way, shape, or form. This puzzle is from the original game. I talked about that. I don't want to repeat the stuff that I talked about in my demo, but also no one watched me play the demo, so I guess I can explain all the same stuff over and over again because you guys didn't watch that. But I will talk about it in a second. UBCS Herb Field Manual. There's no place in the UBCS for pipsqueaks who crawl back to base every single time they get scratched up. You want somebody to kiss your boo-boo? Go someplace else. Here in the big leagues, we mix our own meds, so get these recipes memorized. High potency mixture, 2 green herbs. Maximum potency mixture, green herb plus a red herb, or 3 green herbs. First aid spray. Can't make these yourself. Grab them if you see them. That should do it. Now let's get this done, and then go grab a beer. And they're all dead now. I feel like I may have said that during the demo too. But this is a puzzle for later in the game. What is that? Commemorating the grand opening of the Kite Brothers Railway.
It almost looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right whatever it is.
Oh, you can't necessarily. Oh, actually, we can read this. Let's see what it says. Presented to Kite Brothers Railway in grateful appreciation for outstanding achievement and continuous contributions to the success of the community. St. Michael's Clock Tower. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm really curious what this is for, though, because it was like a... Oh, actually, it could still be the battery. If I'm not mistaken, this is how you get the battery. Oh, yeah, there aren't ink ribbons. I forgot. I'm like, huh, this is weird. Like, shouldn't I be picking up an ink ribbon? I forgot you don't do that in... Oh, my goodness. Man. Holy crap. My life is very different from the first time I heard this song, that's for sure. Whew. That is weird. I love the save music. Anything I can just instantly get for free. I love that there's a mouse cursor. I'm playing on my PlayStation. I don't think they had that in 2. They may have added that just to kind of help make it a tiny bit easier for navigation, which is I find that very interesting. They've done like a couple little things, like people mentioned. Crap, what did they mention? Oh,
Gotta get that train
when you pick up. Also, not a lot of ammo here. This is not gonna be like I thought it was gonna be. That was just like have fun demo time. I have 4 effing bullets. This is not how I thought this segment was gonna go. Stack the guy. That's funny. gas is getting pretty low right now. I've seen gas for like 150 something, and it's like, oh holy crap! Oh man, now I think I can technically die. Oh, ha! Yeah, suck. That's like a speedrun tactic. That's what people do. Like you run past them before the animation. I totally missed this store in the demo. Also, I love that the umbrella noodles are the exact text. Once again, Capcom must be like, suck it, because they're using stuff. I'm like, that text? I mean, I guess technically you could copyright a text, but I guess someone would have to literally sue you for being like, that's, man, seeing like half of that tomato. Like, that's Campbell's. That's Campbell's. That's Campbell's. That's Campbell's tomato soup right there. I mean, it's got the gold ring, it's got the red, it's got the white. That's not like, oh, it's man, they won't stop. I just realized, oh, little cigarettes. Well, you're not cool enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Oh, that was one of the things. One of the little differences. People said apparently,
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
when you would pick up items, every single time it would like freeze and be like, hey, this is an item. And it would be every time. I never noticed that before, which is funny. So that's interesting that people are like, oh, thank goodness. I never noticed that, where it would do it every single time I picked up something. Let me go through this. But that's something that was changed in the game. But as far as this whole demo goes, this is the beginning of the game, and I was not anticipating that. I think I mentioned it before. Dang, I don't even know if I wanted to, you know what? Yes, I do. Ooh, what's up? I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it because of Nemesis and stuff, but in that shuffle. So going back to Nemesis, actually, and this whole demo and the stuff that you actually get out of it, I'm very surprised that it's this early in the game, because me and my friend, we were talking about it, and we both thought for sure this had to be like an hour or something in the game. Also, this zombie right here is about to fly towards us, and it's gonna look hilarious. That's funny. It just like blows off of the ground. Yoink. This. I totally missed this during the demo. Like this whole segment I didn't see. Like I watched like Markiplier play it, and I was like, what? I missed a whole segment of the demo? Okay. Yeah. Cool. I know I'm about to get some yeah, this is the safer way. Dang, I still have to go to the pharmacy. I can't remember the code for the safe. Yeah, I think I remember it. This new hair tonic from Umbrella is just flying off the shelves. The stuff they make always works wonders, so it's no surprise. I was counting on this and ordered a huge shipment. My instincts are paying off, literally. I just know sales will continue to rise as word gets out. That said, the string of violent incidents on the news has me worried. Maybe I ought to invest in a good safe to hold all this cash that's rolling in. September 2nd. The new safe is just perfect. Nobody knows the code, not even my wife. It's a secret between me and my beautiful Aquacure queen, and she'd never give it up for a thief. But I believe... Nope, I did it backwards. Never mind. Hold on a second. Is that 918? No, it's not. Alrighty then. I'm gonna have to figure out what that code is. Is it 819? Dang. No, that would have messed up anyway. I always forget. Interesting. It's something. It's so neither. It could be changed, but I think it's the same. Oh, there's still a. Ah, I missed. Ooh, nice. Hello, Charlie. Our new buddy, Charlie. Yoink. That's pure gold flower. Man, Capcom's trying to get sued, because none of those logos are different. Balls. I respect that. Makes me think of, ooh, there's 2 this time. There were not 2 before. Oh. Interesting. I think that was that green in the demo too? There we are. Okay. 937. I was way off. Ooh. Oh. I don't know why that freaked me out so much. I just assumed his legs were blown off. Please. Okay. Wait, 937. Alright. Oh crap. Okay, I think I'm getting rid of the knife because this is going back to classic Resident Evil. I don't use the knife. I'm not speedrunning right now, so I think there's a box around the corner. Yeah, it's just one box. You know what? Yes. Okay. All right. Because Nemesis isn't gonna be over here. I'm not. Whoa! It's interesting that she can leap without actually getting all the way up. Okay, alright. Well, we've come to a different version of the fight. Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. Alright. I don't use the knife. I just don't use the knife. I'm not a knife person for Resident Evil. It was different in 2 because now it's back to classic Resident Evil. And actually, dang, I need a million things because I need to get. Yeah, actually, yeah, I need the thing, the clippers, and also, where's that thing at? Okay. Works for me. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, I think he's down for the count. Okay, I think... This is weird. Because I feel like I'm already... What? Fancy box. I remember the fancy box. What does the fancy box do? I think I want to save these. I think that's the classic sound for RE3 as well. Also, this makes sense now because I was really surprised when 3 came out that a part of the DLC wasn't like, hey, get the classic music pack like how they have for Resident Evil 2. I was surprised they didn't have that for 3, but I think it's because of this. Like, there's really no music in Resident Evil 2. Like, the remake has like no music pretty much, and I think what they did was classic stuff. Thank you. I mean, I literally came here because of that. Oh, I love that. That was one of my favorite things for 7. I was like, oh, you can hear something inside it. That's such a cool concept. Oh, the diamond, the red jewel, perfect. I don't need it on me because I know where that goes, so I'll just drop that bad boy right there. Cool. You're like that that one robot from Futurama. I just love that guy. I don't remember what that guy was talking about, but I'm gonna go back to this knife thing really quick. So the demo is very different than the main game. I have a lot of handgun ammo. I need to get the hose, 1, 2 for the shotgun, and then I still need a thing for the clippers. So I'll do that now. I will save as well, why not? Oh, you know, I was gonna say, like, it says character. Interesting, but I already knew Carlos had segments, so that was down. This is also the is it playthrough B in theme for Resident Evil 2. I heard stepping. I didn't. I was like, I guess that was just me the whole time. I mean, I thought I was standing still when I was checking just now, but I guess I wasn't. Okay. Maybe they were all there? Where were the clippers at? Okay. Alright, that was a good one. Wow, that was good. That scared the crap out of it, because I'm like, every single person was like, alright, she's on the ground, let's do this, let's test it out. She better not also be alive. That would be some BS, but that would also be good. That'd be a good one. Dang, how much was that? Oh, that's you. Okay. Alright, okay, well. No, kick his head off. Should have kicked his head off, Jill. Save us some time. But, yeah, look at his face. Looks like Spawn. Dang. Wow, it's up. Okay. I need to slow down. Okay, that still is the thing. I need to go back. You know, I just get the shotgun now. No. Well, the hose is what activates. Boy. I forgot. I forgot. I need to. Alright, 937. Okay. There's something you're supposed to do, and this zombie will be gone, and there's gonna be another bobblehead underneath. And in the demo, there was a bobblehead in here, like just sitting on the shelf. I gotta go back again. I'm high. 916. 937. All right, 937. Ooh, she was a million miles away. Why is she up? Hold on a second. No, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for those maneuvers. Ooh, yoink. 937. 937. 937. I hope the woman on the stairs didn't get up. I didn't even see if she was there. Okay, I didn't think I killed him. Make sure I'm not gonna get like angry real quick. Da, 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 9, 3, 7. It looks so perfect just sitting there. It's funny. Okay. Doesn't light things up as much as I would have anticipated. I didn't mean to actually like stop right in front of the door like that. Wasn't 100% sure that woman was down for the count. Okay. Alright, I just remembered some stuff that I was gonna actually talk about. So, for one, I was confused because I'm like, where are the clippers, the bolt cutters? I was super confused. I didn't understand what was happening. We're gonna keep walking around here. We're not done leaving here. The bolt cutters come later in the game. Because I was so confused. I'm like, I could have sworn you just walk right past the bolt cutters, no problem. Actually. Woo! Sorry, that's like the first time I've actually done that accurately. So I'm a lobby. Oh, hand grenade. Not what I meant to do anyway. Whatever, dude. Do I want more handgun ammo? No, I don't. Oh, snap. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I need the bolt cutters for the shotgun. I'm going to leave both those things here. Oh, what's this? Oh, this. Oh, yeah. Violence getting worse and worse these past few days. It's got a shotgun for when it hits a breaking point, locking it up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe from any would-be looters while I go out and try to find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust out that sucker. I pray we all make it out alive. And they didn't, which is sad for them. But I'm gonna actually end this one here before we get into the second phase of things. I didn't realize this is how this was gonna be. I thought this segment was gonna be way down the line, which means maybe Nemesis... Oh. Crap. I keep realizing stuff as I think back through the demo and I'm trying to figure stuff out. I don't think Nemesis is going to show up when we go out of the hotel, or when we leave through the diner. He's supposed to drop down, and Jill says, what's he doing to the zombie? And he transforms them. I don't think that's going to happen when I go through the diner this time. I think it's going to be normal, and then Nemesis won't show up again until I actually go through the waterfall. Hey, look at you. Still can't believe it's open, but not a donut is taken.
Nothing.
What's DS? Kite Brothers Roadway Manual. Ensuring safe subway operations in the event of a... I don't know why I read that as like a sentence. In the event of a power outage, the subway will automatically cease operations. Once power has been restored, please use the control panel to confirm the stations at which the train will stop, as well as which track segments will be used. If the route entered is unsafe, an error will occur and operations will not resume. So this should... Oh, man, what do I need to... Okay. Keys. Simple. There it is. I figured that's what it would be. I don't know why I just asked that question out loud. Like, what do you have to use? Like, I always had the theory it would be the keys. I hope the other zombie doesn't show up. Okay, so that's still with the demo. Or, that's still in line with what the demo did. So, look at her over there all weird and choppy. Eagles Pet Shop. That's a reference to some other Capcom character. I watched it in a video where people found the references from the demo. I don't know the character, but that's definitely a reference to it. They say that even looks like the character. What if I'm wrong? What if Nemesis is about to show up right here? And I still have to do it. Because... Alright. I left that one there. Well, yeah, I don't have the shotgun now. Didn't go as anticipated. I don't need the red jewel because we have a box over there anyway. I thought I was gonna get rid of the knife, but I'm still on the RE2 mode. But it's early in the game. That's funny. I think that's what it is. I think Resident Evil 2 making the knife temporary is what makes me want to keep the knife. I never keep the knife. Like, even though you probably should. I mean, especially if you're like a speedrunner, you can do it. But for most Resident Evil games, I drop the knife instantaneously. Like, that's how I've always played. It's probably not the smartest way, but I've always done it. Like, no knife, always go with the gun. As soon as I get the gun, if it's like original RE3 type stuff, always get the gun. I get the gun, buy my knife. That's how I've always played. And now RE2 was like, hold on to the knife. You can keep using them. You can pick them up if you kill the zombies, but you can use them as defense weapons, and that's what makes them special. So it's like you can stab, but they'll break, and then you can't defend yourself anymore. What are you gonna do? So you keep knives. It's like, it's actually a great mechanic in that game. So it's really funny to be with Resident Evil 3, and it goes, I have to go like way back to like, yeah, never use the knife, because I don't think you even get a knife in 7. I could be mistaken, but I feel like you start, like the first weapon you get is the handgun, and you go from there. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, I might as well drop that. I feel like I'm already doing my classic. If Nemesis is, you know what, Nemesis is going to show up either way, so I'm definitely going to take both of these. And I'll keep my knife on me, and we'll save. This is crazy. So I'm not going to leave you guys on like a cliffhanger to see whether or not I'm right or wrong. We're just going to go out here now, and whatever happens shall happen. Okay. I had it. Ooh, okay. I gotta really speed that up. I thought I was just gonna go backwards into the into the coffee shop, and I was definitely incorrect. So I was right about this. Okay, that scared me, because I thought Nemesis was about to pop in, honestly. Oh, dang. Alright. Let's do this so I can, like, pick up this, whatever this item is. Oh. It's interesting when she does, like, the jump back. You're gonna waste these people's time, huh? Okay. Thank you. Very rude. You're just taking up all your time. Ignorant. I love that shadow. This needs a, oh man. They need to put a photo mode in this game. This is insane. I need a freaking photo mode. Yeah. Okay, screw it. I gotta do it. So the transformation thing of the zombies is not about to happen, but when I do this thing, Nemesis is definitely gonna burst through. So we're gonna. Oh, I think that needed the clippers the first time. I didn't even check it before. So yeah, we are gonna end it here because I was right. And so the demo with the transformation was just like a sneak peek as to what we're going to get later in the game. But this was a cutscene because it's supposed to be like, you know, when will Nemesis show up? That's why there's a cutscene. Because I was like, at the end of the demo doesn't make sense. I'm like, Nemesis just chased you. Why would he run? Why would they make it where he can chase you right up to the gate and then he always disappears to come through the wall? Like that, it's weird. It's a weird dynamic. It makes sense now. They just threw Nemesis in just to throw him in so you can mess around and be scared of him and see what Nemesis can do. But this is what's supposed to happen. Was like Nemesis doesn't show up for a minute. It's interesting because I'd be surprised if he showed up this soon again. If I didn't know that that was in the demo, this would have shocked me. So that's very interesting. Because that made it so weird. Like, why would Nemesis be like right behind you and then he bursts through the wall? Why wouldn't they make it where he, I mean, it's weird to make it where he only can chase you for like 10 seconds right to the gate. You know? I was like, that's so weird. That's so weird. But anyway, enough of my rambling and highness. I can feel my nose getting stuffy, which means I'm definitely high. I'm probably going to eat more of the edible because I feel like it's hitting me. I'm definitely forgetting stuff, but I feel like I'm not too far gone yet. And I think we need to see what happens when I'm a little far gone from my favorite franchise. So I'm probably going to eat the rest of that 100 milligram edible, and we shall see where the night takes us. But thanks for joining me. I'm loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. Right. Thanks for watching it. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving the game. That's what it was. I'm loving it. I'm loving the game. This is awesome. Sorry you're hurt, Jill. What's her health at? Let's actually, what do these do? I haven't checked my buttons. Like, oh, I can do this. I can do that. Files and what? Oh. Okay. Neat. Caution. We're just gonna. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. We're definitely gonna do that so that she's not running from Nemesis in caution. Actually, I might just turn right around and run from him. Didn't think of that. I think that's what I'll do, because he'll be in front of me, and I don't think I'm going to be perfecting that dodge too soon. So, thank you guys for checking this out. I'm going to pause. For some reason, I got in my own head like he's actually going to show up. He won't. I said, yeah, thank you for watching this. On to the next one.
You hungry? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Like I'm Shaggy. Man, I'm hungry. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Yeah, man. You hungry? Yeah.